The Philippines, an archipelago made up of 7,461 islands, located on the western Pacific Ocean. A beautiful place, and my home for the past 13 years. I live in San Jose, Tacloban City, not a particularly known area, but highly vulnerable to the effects of climate change. We are surrounded by naturally warm waters, but over the past few years, they have become even warmer. The additional heat in the ocean and air lead to stronger typhoons, which are also happening more frequently. Once they make their landfall, the rising sea level and increased temperatures contribute to storm surges that can reach up to 20 feet in height. The vast devastation caused by these surges destroyed the natural barriers that stand between shore and sea, namely the mangroves. Our first line of defense was completely wiped out. In 2013, a typhoon known locally as Super Typhoon Yolanda, with the international name Haiyan, brought a catastrophic storm surge. Back then, I was 7 years old, and until today, I vividly recall the harrowing battle I fought with the near 20 feet high floods during the onslaught of Haiyan. Despite almost drowning, my family and I were still fortunate enough to have survived, unlike the 6,000 people who perished in said storm. Though there is no bringing back the damage caused by Haiyan, several people are working on the restoration of life in the shorelines. These natural defenses will help us withstand the impact of climate change. In fact, some residents of Barangay Paraiso, San Jose, Tacloban City, are working to help conserve marine life and properly lessen the risk of climate change by planting mangroves in their coastal community. Mangroves have been subject to a number of researches throughout the years, and results have shown that they A. reduce the power of waves crashing onto the shore, B. act as a barrier to swells, C. decrease the risk of flooding and erosion, mostly by stabilizing shorelines, D. serve as nurseries for young fishes, and E. a home to an incredible array of marine species. Mangroves can also be considered as a biodiversity hotspot and a highly effective carbon sink, taking in and retaining within them more carbon than most other species of trees. No one wants a recurrence of the disastrous storm surge. Thank you to the Council of Barangay Paraiso for rehabilitating the mangrove forest in Paraiso, San Jose, Tacloban City, and for bringing back our first line of defense. Needless to say, though we do not realize it, the mangroves are quite the saviors of the ecosystem. Silently, they stand against the viciousness of calamity. So thank you, mangroves, for being the ocean's unsung heroes.